Kanye West took aim at the fashion industry, the media and notable others in commenting on the life of his ex-wife Kim Kardashian on Thursday. The 45-year-old musical artist, speaking with Tucker Carlson on Fox News, said that the fashion industry has sought to sexualize his ex-wife, 41, regardless of her achievements. Kim is a Christian, but she has people who want her to go to Interview magazine and put her out while she's a 40-something-year-old multi-billionaire with 4 black children, and this is how they want to present her. The Grammy Award-winning artist also was critical of how he was portrayed amid Kardashian's former relationship with Saturday Night Live alum Pete Davidson prior to their August split. "The media ridiculed me for getting the house next door to Kim to see my children, and they even said I was stalking her and her new boyfriend, Pete Davidson, because I bought the house next door to see my children," said the Bound 2 singer. West also said Kris Jenner's beau Corey Gamble and Vogue editor Gabriella Johnson have a certain influence on his ex-wife, reinforcing to her what to be afraid of. "There's so many things that are put in Kim's head," West said. "They bring influencers, like no one ever knew where Corey Gamble came from, no one in the fashion world knows where Johnson came from. These people were practically made in a laboratory in my opinion." He continued, "One of the things they're really good at doing is being nice and being likable. And what they do is for people who have some form of influence, whether it's an educated black woman, like my mother, that became the head of the English department at Chicago State University, or whether it's the most influential white woman on the planet, being my ex-wife. They have people that are around them at all times telling them what to be afraid of, not what to do or say, specifically, it's what to be afraid of." West said that if you have a person that isn't afraid of them like a Russell Brand or Candace Owens, it's not that we have to agree with this, but they're not afraid to state what their opinion is. West, who shares 4 children with Kim, daughters North, 9, and Chicago, 4, and sons Saint, 6, and Sam, 3, was also critical of the marketing of his ex-wife's shapewear brand, Skims. "I had a lot of issues with the imagery of Skims," he said. "I felt like Terry's a lot of imagery that was overly sexualized and things I wouldn't want to see my wife and definitely not my daughters doing in the future in order to sell product. But it reaches another level when it's like, okay, well this is what my wife is doing. This is what she is doing for our children." West also said that Kim is closely linked with former President Bill Clinton and former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Carlson said that West was shocked in finding out after he was divorced that Kim had a close and secretive relationship with the Clintons, and that they were working on her to influence him to read from the script. Said West, "It was interesting, friend of mine told me that Kris and Kim had called him because he had influence inside the black community. And had called him to get him to influence people to take the vaccination. And I don't have opinion on that, I just wanted to state that as a statement. It was wild that I didn't know how close my own wife was to the Clintons, I didn't know, I didn't realize it at the time." West sat for the interview amid a week of controversy, where he has been criticized for a Paris Fashion Week showcase for his Yeezy line that saw him and Owens wearing sweaters that read "White Lives Matter" on the back. West got into a war of words with Johnson after she was critical of the showcase on social media, calling it incredibly irresponsible and dangerous. Supermodel Gigi Hadid rushed to the defense of Karafa Johnson, writing to West, "You wish you had a percentage of her intellect. You have no idea, haha. You're a bully and a joke." West said on Instagram Tuesday that Head met with Karafa Johnson to chat, and said he felt she was being used like Trevor Noah and other black people to speak on my expression. He added, "Gabby is my sister. We apologize to each other for the way we made each other feel. We actually got along and have both experienced the fight for acceptance in a world that's not our own." West also addressed Hadid, asking why she decided to chime in when we want to tear a black man down for actually having a different political opinion.